Так, еще раз доброго вечера, Twitch. И у нас с вами Игра престолов, 5-й эпизод. Пиши, Ясик, ты на месте? Когда напишешь, запустимся. Так, получается, сейчас вспомним, к нашему Родрику вернулась невеста. Этот сбежал, получается, на север со своими друзьями. Они там встретили сестру Одичалова. Мира какие-то мутки, по-моему, устраивала. Даже скандал какой-то получился из-за нее. Сейчас нам напомнит в любом случае. У меня, по идее, ты светишься, но я не вижу в чатике, то есть ничего. Я поэтому не запускаю. Так что поставь там плюсик или что-нибудь, если ты тут. Это, не знаю, может быть, у меня тормозит и надо обновиться. А, да, я про тебя. Да-да-да, все вижу. Все, погнали. Так, эпизод 5. В «Игре престолов» выбор прост. Победа или смерть. Серсея. Угу. А я всегда, в общем, суть в том, что я всегда вначале говорю, спрашиваю тебя, ты тут или не тут, чтобы начать, либо не начинать, либо подождать. Так что вот. А поэтому вижу, что ты молчишь, не начинаю. Потому что думаю, ты куда-нибудь отошла. Угу.
Previously on Game of Thrones. You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asha.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
You think you can have reason with a wildling?
Oh, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor.
Find out who it is.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself. I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing.
You killed our brother.
I've killed many brothers, sisters too. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh, you won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Ну давай. Начинай определяться. Либо берем меч с собой, либо нет. Он сказал, что не понадобится, но это же этот засранец. О. Взять, окей. У меня тоже первое поползновение было, но я вспомнила, что ты у нас будешь выбирать. Так что давай будешь выбирать. Так, взять меч с
I'm
собой.
not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you. There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
Да, не помогло.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours.
Еще милую беседу пытается вести с ним.
Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
Now should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah, here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me.
Please, stop!
Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
No one has to pay. Let's just keep talking.
I'm bored of talking.
No! Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop!
Please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
Talia, don't look.
Please.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise. Arthur would be safe at home with his fat father if it weren't for Roderick. This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
Так, слушай, ну давай ты определись. Мы ему угрожать будем? Или что с ним делать? Потому что что-то, мне кажется, может быть, это на что-то повлияет. Мне тоже кажется, что не боится. Что проявим, как это сказать... В общем, будем стоять, ничего не делать. Давай попробуем сказать, я виноват. Посмотрим, что он сделает.
You're right. This is my fault.
I told you, Talia. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Итак, уколем или бросим нож? Интересный, конечно, выбор, с учетом того, что вокруг его солдаты стоят. Он может этот укол посчитать как за смелость, так и за дерзость и придумать какую-нибудь пакость. И в том, и в другом случае. Поэтому давай. Что тебе кажется более приемлемым? Или какое событие бы ты хотела посмотреть? Давай уколем, давай уколем.
Come on, Roderick. I'm impressed. Woo. Lucky for me, you're a cripple. I may have misjudged you, Roderick. I came here to kill you. Now, I'm thinking it might be far more entertaining to watch you and Ludd tear each other to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Ludd. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
House Forrester will win
Ну,
this.
я на обум, честно
You're
говоря,
very
нажала.
confident for a man with no army and half a face. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Я думаю, это почти то же самое. Поражен, впечатлен. Я думаю, это и подразумевалось, но под поражен и впечатлен часто подразумевается, мне кажется. А перевод бывает очень косячный в играх. То есть, если он более-менее, это уже хорошо и заебенно, потому что иногда бывает такое, что черт ногу сломит. но мне кажется, поражен употребляется как восхищение. Типа, я поражен какой-то... Мне кажется, вполне себе. Ну, по крайней мере, для меня это нормальное выражение было. То есть не удивление. Ну, в принципе, с ними все равно воевали, поэтому я ничего особенного не сказала, наверное, в конце. Так, «Змеиное гнездо», эпизод 5.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this. Arthur. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire North.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. By the gods, I miss the Starks. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Duncan.
But can we even fight them? We don't have the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
We'll worry about that after we get Ryan back. Once we've made the trade, then we can start discussing.
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady. My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help. He did this for me.
I'm so sorry, Elena. I know how much he meant to you.
He meant everything, Roderick. He was my little brother. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
He died as he lived. Bravely. As a man of the North.
He died in agony and for nothing. Look at him, Roderick. There's hardly anything left of him.
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Know that we'll have our justice someday.
Justice won't bring my brother back. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
There you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't.
Я не знаю, если у тебя есть мысли по этому поводу, то скажи, чтобы ты ответила. Я бы, наверное, просто даже промолчала, но, блин, это ее дело. И, в принципе, пусть женится спокойно. Я не знаю, зачем нам за нее так сильно цепляться. То есть так же, как в том эпизоде, где она пыталась на коронацию пройти, можно было, по-моему, ее и не спрашивать, спокойно бы прошла, и все. Мысли нет? Ну, давай сейчас рандомно что-нибудь. Давай вообще промолчим.
Do anything to jeopardize it. I'm sorry, Mira. I truly am.
Ну да, я понимаю, да ладно.
Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid.
Well, I know you'll do everything in your power to protect them.
They'll be very grateful.
I'd better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Нам задница, наверное.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
I thought you'd be happier.
I'm glad he's dead. Felt good plunging the knife in at least. But it doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother. But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Your Grace. My nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
No battle is without difficulty, but we fulfilled your orders.
All of them? I heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
Your Grace, we encountered the slave master Dizorz O'Raza on the way to the signal tower. I regret that he lost his life.
Oh, don't fucking...
You admit it, then? The punishment for defying a queen is death. And yet you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
Because Beskha was Dizorz's slave. For years.
Damn you, Asher.
She deserved her revenge as much as any slave in Marine.
You have my sympathies.
Keep your pity, Dragon Queen. Give us soldiers and we'll be gone.
I apologize for her, Your Grace.
It's all right, Malcolm. I do not hold it against her or you. You have proved yourselves in battle. And while you disobeyed my orders, you had good reason. Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second sons.
What?
But, Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
Ну, в принципе.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We promise to put it to good use.
I'm sure you will. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Forresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros.
Мне кажется, она могла бы сразу
I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
Да, золото скорее.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right,
Я думаю,
Uncle.
да, это хорошая мысль.
The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Don't even think about it. You just couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut, could you? Had to tell her everything. You sold me out for a chest of gold.
Beskha,
Don't fucking say it!
It seemed like the best defense we had. The scum had it coming. Now he's dead, and we still need soldiers.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Они сундук-то забрали? Вроде с пустыми руками идут. Я как-то не заметила.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch. Oh!
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south, to join Mance, and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I can't go south. The Night's Watch will have my head.
Better than losing it to a White Walker.
Sylvie, he's come a long way. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter, and when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. You didn't lose your nerve already, did you?
На понты его будем брать, по-любому.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off!
Some leader you turned out to be.
Не взялся.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Did you know she'd refuse to go north?
I swear, I didn't. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Так, ну значит, это значит только одно. Нам придется ее убеждать. Он нам помогать не собирается. Ну, так на него наехали, я не ожидала от Гаррета такого. поговорить с ним нельзя. Зайцы.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I may do all right.
Just be sure to keep it aimed that way.
Так, ну надеюсь, я не промажу. Иначе она, наверное, расстроится. Блин, надо было раньше. Я не думала, что он сбежит.
Is that what make him do means?
Жаль. Я хотела успеть.
Come on.
У меня еще один шанс. Да блин!
Ah, you're joking.
Maybe next time, Garrett.
Well,
Короче, я накосячила.
since we don't have any food,
Я зажала, по идее. Я ждала,
this?
когда там какое-то действие будет происходить, но не происходило. Я
it
поэтому
won't fill you
накосячила.
up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while.
Ой,
So
это
don't
я
have to
зря
worry about
думаю.
you trying to shoot me.
Просто забыла, как тут управлять. И все сделала не так.
You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again?
Я думаю, нам бы очень сильно помогло, если бы мы убили этого зайца.
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Do you believe the stories?
Oh, I forgot. You Southerners don't believe in anything you can't see with your own.
Garrett!
Help! Cotter!
Fuck! Look out!
Ходячие. Я не помню, кстати, как в игре престолов они называются.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. Two go in, one comes out, day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But one pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beskar. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
А белые ходоки — это те, кто поднимает именно, да? А я думала все. А это тогда кто? Просто зомби? Они как-то называются?
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Ну, беска хотя бы умная.
You did what?
What the fuck? Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher. The servants and guards of this house, they killed them all.
Why? Some of these must have been slaves too.
Because they felt like it. That's a good enough reason for this lot.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here. Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily-white asses like you, little brother.
I can handle this.
Oh, after you then.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You don't want to be in here, little man. You best go back the way you came, before I decide to eat you. I'll start with your eyeballs. Fucking juicy when they pop.
You sure you have room for me? You seem pretty well fed already.
My master only ever fed me when I won. I won a lot. Now, you've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2... I like this one. Hey, Amaya! Company!
Так, ну нормально. Я так понимаю, нам свою крутость характера надо показать.
Is that a pit?
Yeah, some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Мне почему-то мешал.
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've come with an offer.
I think it's one that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Vesca's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast? My patience wears thin.
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? Who's the best you've got?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be?
Я надеюсь, я не
Your
накосячу.
little axe? Your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there,
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
will you at least kill Bloodsong?
No. I'll use your queen's gold to get as far away from here as possible.
Hey!
Надо было про
I
Whitehill
need
говорить.
those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win!
The best would be me! Here, use this!
О, блин, я даже не знаю. Ну, допустим. Я понятия не имею, что это. Нет! Тайпона, мать. Лармор Галис. Я на самом деле нажала. Ну нормально, мне дают передать все нормально, тут мы не зафейлим, значит. С кроликом было обидно. Нет, 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 нет. Давайте все. Блин.
That's right, little insect. Scurry to your home.
That's no weapon.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt! Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
For that you die slow.
Last chance, Westerosi.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Не схватила. Убивать или пощадить? Выбери. Мне кажется, если мы пощадим, фиг они с нами пойдут. Что сложно? Ты имеешь в виду этот выбор? Они, видишь, друг друга мочат налево и направо, поэтому я думаю, что тут наоборот простой выбор. То есть, если мы его не убьем, то придется нам искать армию, наверное, в другом месте. Нет, ну смотри, если хочешь, мы не убьем. Я не знаю, может быть, наоборот, часть с нами пойдет те, которые подумают, что мы хороший человек, не убиваем типа своих. Я не знаю, я не уверена. Давай, выбери что угодно. Посмотрим, что будет. На рандоме. Ты просто так серьезно подходишь. Просто бери, да, выбирай. Я, по-моему, первый раз, ну, как бы рандомно, что мне рука, душа, мысль подсказывала, первая выбирала. Давай не будем убивать. Ну, давай посмотрим, что будет.
Stick the little man! Guys! Do it! Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport!
Ну, я так понимаю, раз мы не убиваем, то подадим ему руку, да? Пинать тогда тоже смысла не имеет. Лежащего на земле. Вы не произвели на близнецов впечатление.
The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Ну, я думаю, кто-то с нами пойдет.
I knew them!
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here! They won't die! Anything can be killed!
Нет.
Stay with me!
Мне кажется, мы его потеряем.
Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
Подойди по-любому.
Where's Finn? He was over there!
О, зря он с нами пошел.
Finn!
Я как-то не ожидала, что он умрет. Вот так вот.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove! We need to stick together!
God! No! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Your Grace. You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
I don't know what you mean, Your Grace.
I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You made it clear your loyalty was with Lady Marjorie. Yet now you hardly serve her at all.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It only matters what you think, Your Grace.
Don't try my patience. Insincerity will only make matters worse for you. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I meant no harm, Your Grace. I had a personal matter to attend to.
A personal matter? I'm told you used another girl to talk your way in.
Черт.
You're not above using people to get what you want.
Выйдет боком.
Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Only when I must, Your Grace.
I think we both know it's more often than that. Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I would be happy to, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Смотри-ка.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Уже неплохо.
I never liked the
Тирион,
man anyway.
по-моему, сразу нас раскусит.
And I doubt anyone will miss him.
Тут Козе, понятно, он под стражей у Ланнистеров сидит, что, как сказать, мы не сами сюда проникли, что нас заслали. Мне кажется, он сразу это поймет. И что мы будем говорить? Мы будем ему помогать или королеве? Хотя еще вопрос в том, что он нам скажет.
I
don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. Ever since you left me to that dragon, given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you live without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
Он 100% поймет, что
We'll
нас
take what we
королева
want
заслала.
and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
I'll be there in a moment.
Glad you made it.
What choice did I have? You denied me an honorable death. So I must find one in Westeros.
Beskar wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here!
And you've found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you.
Я не думаю, что мы должны по поводу того, что он с ней
You
остается.
are
Мне
your
кажется, это
father's
хорошо.
son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
Кажется, нам все равно придется плыть по течению, что с Тирионом, что с Серсей. Мы, конечно, что-то ему скажем, но посмотрим, что он скажет в ответ.
He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
Просто очевидно, пришла к нему в камеру, вокруг солдаты.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I thought we were friends, Lord Tyrion.
I thought so as well. Yet, here you are. You brought wine. How thoughtful of you. And you didn't even have to hide it.
Да, ну мы хотя бы ему посочувствуем.
Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a spike. You and Podrick. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
you're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
You found me out. How did you know?
You can learn a great deal about someone if you're paying attention. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira.
Are you toying with me?
I might ask you the same question. Now tell me the truth. Admit it. Cersei...
Так, ну давай выбери либо о чем, либо она не оставила мне выбора. Мне кажется, чтобы мы не ответили, он прекрасно знает, как сказать. Я ему искренне сочувствую. Вот вопрос, что мы будем делать, для меня, даже для меня до сих пор открыт. Поэтому я не знаю. Сказать мы можем что угодно, он все равно прекрасно понял, что нас сюда заслали. Поэтому, в принципе, можем и сказать, но тогда солдат услышит. Тут как бы сказать, мы не для него сейчас больше говорим, по-моему, а для того, кто подслушивает нас. Поэтому мы можем, типа, упереться рогом, сказать, о чем вы говорите, понятия не имею и так далее. Можем сказать первый вариант. Угу. Мне тоже солдат смущает. По идее, мы же можем говорить что угодно, если мы узнаем правду. Поэтому и на солдата можно наплевать. Естественно, он все дословно передаст Серсею, но она же не говорила, какими способами мы можем вытаскивать информацию. Ну да, я бы тоже хотела ему говорить правду. Мне просто кажется, что даже если мы ему неправду скажем, он прекрасно поймет, что мы имеем в виду. Так, ну давай говорим правду тогда. Да? Ну, в общем, первый вариант сейчас я чекну, что там еще раз. Она не оставила мне выбора. Ну, допустим.
She never does. At least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Let me handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
It's not as if I could refuse her.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately. Without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
I appreciate your honesty, Lord Tyrion.
And I yours, Lady Mira. Although I doubt my sister will.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira.
Мне кажется, мы в
Be
такой
careful who
заднице,
you
правда.
trust.
Я никому не верю. И тут просто уже все используют. У него еще нет свидетелей. Я просто не помню уже, как там было по лору. Угу, игра такая, да.
Must you leave?
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
My only regret is what happened to your brother. If I'd only...
Please, let's not talk about Arthur. Not now. What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are?
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff, not his father, not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Roderick? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
Talia, what's so important?
It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Блин, заставили ее в одеяле кто-то идти. Мне кажется, могли бы сами выйти, наверное, дать ей спокойно одеться.
All right then. I'm listening.
Last night, I was having nightmares. So
Go on, Talia.
I went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report.
Кто-то...
How many
Да,
fighting men we have?
шпион.
Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held.
It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me. And mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you as...
Так, обещаем или не обещаем? В принципе, я с ней солидарна, если он предатель. У него, конечно, могли быть свои причины предавать, но нет, он говорит такое, что наш дом бы полностью погубило, поэтому я думаю, что да, это заслуживает смерти. Ну, ты сама смотри, то есть мы можем и не обещать. Дункан? Наверное. Так, давай, выбирай, обещаем, не обещаем, и узнаем, кто это. Вся интрига. Ну, мейстер у них еще, ну, правда, наверное, не он. Не знаю. Его мало показывали, поэтому как-то... Я даже не помню, как он выглядит. Нет, ну ты выбирай. Я-то, понимаешь, я в свое время все варианты смотрела. Я не знаю, чем они там заканчиваются. Поэтому давай ты выбирай. Это в основном твои выборы. Ну, не считая странных моих, случайных. Потому что, в принципе, мы можем его не убивать, использовать как-то по-другому ведь. Мне просто кажется, что по логике у них там за все была смерть, но... Но я думаю, что можно какое-то исключение сделать. Ты думаешь, можно с ней отношения испортить? Я об этом не думала. Ну, давай пообещаем. Давай, окей, обещаем.
It's your sister.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he deserves. Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Ну, конечно, против предателей. Понимаешь, ладно бы в каких-то мелочах, а то он реально, он ведь чуть их всех не погубил. Поэтому, ну, блин, херовый предатель. То есть, по-настоящему, настоящее предательство такое серьезное. Ой, какая интрига.
Hey? Oh, my lord. You scared the bloody daylights out of me.
Это не Дункан.
What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy. Back when you still had a spine.
Why, Royland? Why did you do it?
Your father was the greatest lord I've ever known. But you've brought this house to ruin. You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
You're blaming me for what you did.
I'm telling you what you need to hear. I rose through the ranks because I knew when to ignore orders from men unfit to give them. Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Да-да, мне тоже его не жалко убить. Вот теперь даже прям
And
так
you've
хорошо
been
стало.
making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Bungling your betrothal to Elena. Doesn't matter how either of you feel. Lord Glenmore will never let you marry her now. Letting Griff force you to the ground without a shred of dignity. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
So you turn your cloak? That's your answer?
I'm not gonna stand by and watch you destroy this
Я
family!
уничтожу ее сам, да? Такая у него
You're
логика.
driving House Forrester the way of the Starks.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Asher would cut your traitor heart out.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He has more balls than you ever will.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free. Was this your doing?
They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Royland, how could you?
This was his doing.
Теперь ты счастлив?
Just sentence me and be done with it.
Roderick, you promised.
Да я даже не сомневаюсь.
And Asher dies too.
Ну, я бы в доме не стала его
It was
убивать.
the right thing.
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
Я думаю, те-то с головорезами сами до нас доберутся. Поэтому готовимся.
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look. Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Doesn't matter if Roderick's lord of our house. These are my soldiers to lead.
Huh? You may want to start by telling them your brother's not to be harmed. He hasn't had a chance to win them over like you have.
Point taken. That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right. Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher. Thank the gods you've made it back.
Good to see you, my lord.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Get that gate open!
Asher, no!
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Out of my way! It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there!
Looks like it's up to us! Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered! Oh, shit! We have to get out of here! It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it! One of us has to stay!
Выбирай. Кого из них? Кто останется? Эшер или Родрик? Ой, краснеет. Я на всякий случай стопну, потому что вдруг время. Я не знаю, вот да, у меня такое же было. Один такой веселый боец и полон жизни, у второго девушка появилась, почти жена. Да. По-моему, он умрет. Того, кого оставим. Нет, тот, кто останется, он остается вроде бы ворота держать. Я так поняла. То есть, кого оставляем, тот умирает. Угу. Тут реально сложно. Потому что один лорд, за вторым пошло это недовойско, и непонятно, будут ли они слушаться того, плюс Гленмор. И, короче, я не знаю. Тут реально все сложно. Я первый раз выбрала наобум, и, по-моему, даже выбрала не того, кого хотела выбрать изначально. Поэтому, да, такое себе. В смысле, Родрик? А, Родрик, да, останется, ты имеешь в виду. Я думал, ты его хотел спасти. Родрика оставляем, да? Окей. Я один раз тоже такой же мыслью руководствовалась. Так, кто из них Родрик-то?
My lord, you must hurry! We can't lose you! We need you to lead our house!
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher! I came all this way for you!
Get out of there!
Let me save your life. And our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
I'll hold them off! But my lord, you can't!
Asher is your new lord.
Yes, my lord.
Roderick!
Go!
Так, в общем, согласуется с выбранной линией. Родрик больше склонен к самопожертвованию у нас. Ну да, наверное. Я не знаю, хотя Эшер бы тоже за них все отдал. Помнишь, изначально его описывали как храброго, сильного, который готов был все ради брата с сестрой, но, как сказать, с головой не особо дружил. Ну, то есть слишком был отвязанный, развязанный и так далее. Ну да, оба выбора плохие. Ну вот. Так, вы еще 36 человек попытались ударить Рамси. 61% пощадили песнь крови. 37 сказали Тириону, что вас послала Серсея. 58 казнили предателя. 60 оставили Родрика. Да. Короткий, кстати, эпизод. Да, я тоже согласна. 1:35 всего. Ну вот, как-то так. Кажется, когда первый раз играла, даже не ожидала, что кто-то из них умрет. Я, по-моему, так сильно удивилась и расстроилась. Я думала, что будет какая-то возможность спасти второго. Я была уверена. И нет. И это оказалась «Игра престолов». Да, это с паузами, само собой. Но мы каждый раз паузы делали, поэтому у нас там с паузами было по 2 часа, тут 1,5 получилось. Ну вот, последний остался. Ледяной дракон. Ну все, на этом тогда будем стопать, потому что я не помню, насколько следующий длинный. Ну, уже все равно у меня 11:30. Мне сегодня дела еще нужно поделать. Ладно, спасибо за просмотр, спасибо, что составила мне компанию. Мне очень хотелось переиграть в эту игру, потому что, ну, я уже многое подзабыла. И доброй ночки, сладких снов. И тебе, Twitch, пока. Да. В общем, пиши, если завтра продолжим. Доброй ночи.